M0FXB, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you the TalkPod virtual app on an Android device, which you can see here in the middle. So on the left, you've got the TalkPod A36. That is an actual radio. If I turn it up, you'll be able to hear radio communications, airband, etc. But there is no internet involved. That's the A36. It's a lovely set.
I'm actually mobile on a mobility.
It sounds good. Now, if I put the app that we've got here, the TalkPod app, on the same frequency, it won't hear it because this is an internet virtual radio. But if you're running the app, and I'm going to put a direct link to download the APK on your Android device, and you are also on 438-500, it's almost like a Zello channel. So this TalkPod N58 or the N58 Plus, and now the N59, which looks the same. I think it's a thinner device, but it looks the same. You can see it's running the APK. Now, yes, it does. It took longer to download the APK on this device than it did on the smartphone, because the smartphone's like Android 14 super fast technology. TalkPods have been around since the beginning, really, of Zello, but they work well. So if I just transmit now on the Android device, we should hear it come here. M0FXB test, and we did, yeah. So you saw the signal got. I mean, you see, I don't want to get an echo. That's all. So let's go M0FXB, just testing, test. And then if we go back the other way, make sure the volume isn't too loud on the smartphone. M0FXB test. So, you know, that I think it's fantastic. Now, to download this APK, there isn't an app that you can't go on the Play Store and download the app at the moment. On the TalkPod, if you go home and you've got one of these M58s, swipe up, what you'll see is one of the apps is called PTT Store. It's just that one there. I know it's a bit phasey on this camera. But just here it says PTT Store. Okay, I'm sorry about the too much lighting going on here. Now you can tap that. Okay, and you can type in here LinkPo. I think using my link will be easier for you. L-I. It's quite hard. There's small letters. I-N-K. Look, I've even got a virtual PTT there, which I've just accidentally pressed. So you can have a virtual PTT. Okay. LinkPo. Okay, I put in LinkPo there, search, and you get these two apps come up. One's called LinkPo and one's called Ham. They're actually showing there that I haven't installed LinkPo, but I just selected them both, and when they ran, you had this shortcut on the actual screen called LinkPo. And if we go back to the Android device, look for LinkPo, because I've already done it. It downloaded and it installed that. The only thing I changed was at the beginning, when it gets the screen that's very similar to if you tap the little cog here and account security, you get this kind of screen, and but next to your name it has a load of numbers. You can change that to whatever you like. So I put in M0FXB, okay, and then PTT set. If we go back, so we go look settings, PTT set, PTT. There's the show floating button one, which I'll turn on just for fun. Custom PTT. You can select one of the buttons on your device. And there are other settings. I'm not going to show them all now. Look, there's volume set and Bluetooth, etc. But right now, we can see that it runs fine. I am going to try it out. I'm not sure how to get an APK onto an Android device. So what I'll do is see if TalkPod have made, an Apple iOS version. But you can see, now I can't see the floating PTT yet, but maybe if we come off screen, I did turn that on and go to another application. Now I can't see a floating PTT at the moment, but I can on the TalkPod device. So in theory, if I go 1, 2, test, and it's still working in the background. Look, so we go back to the app, push the little square there, M0FXB test. So, and look at that, when someone's talking, you get this meter here, and you can actually tap and change the style of the meter. You've also got VFO and memory. So we just tapped it, and it now says channel here. To create a channel memory, you just tap it. After you press VM, put in a frequency.
450.
Remember, it's not a frequency. It's a virtual connection. Oh, you have to name it. So we'll just call that one. You can give it any name you like, but I'll call it 500. Oh, 600, whatever. And it will load it. So you've now got that as a memory channel. Okay. If we tap VFO, it will just load the VFO. There is a default 438-500 is where many are meeting. But we can just tap it and go
438-500.
For some reason, it's not liking that one there. I don't really know why that is. I noticed I've selected chain link. When you hit VM, it goes to link. Now, I haven't learned how to use that, but tap it again. You want it to say VFO. See, it says VFO there? And it's already gone to it, so I've pre-done that one. And on the B, you can just go to B, like so. Trying to get rid of this glariness. Go to the B, and you can type in another frequency. Try 146-520. And there's a few that they are. If you go to the Facebook page, and again, I'm on link. Look, so if we go, okay, just go back. You need to make sure it says VFO. Okay, here we can type. I'll show you the Facebook group. I'll put the link in the description for the Facebook group and the direct link to the download. Initially, the download page looks like this, but if you click downloads top right, just here, then APK here, you get this, and one of them is Virtual Amateur APK, and that's the one I'll be linking. So give it a go, type in the frequencies you can see here, and we'll catch you on air. Bye for now, all the best. Please remember to hit that subscribe button.